and went to study go Valley. So my role is, I have a lot of roles. I work as a programs director at It's an NPO that is based here in Mokuma Township. So I work to empower children. So in my previous work, I used to only focus on girls, only empower girls. So I've mentored over like 10,000 children. I was based in Cape Town, so I had to come back, COVID, to do what I did in Cape Town here. And I've always been interested as an educationalist to teach children like robotics, coding, also add a component of meditation and mindfulness in school. I taught Hebungu and also I think Tembi as well. Yeah, so I have over a decade experience in working with children, so I know their strengths, I know their weaknesses. I'm there when they need somebody to talk to, and I'm based more Kuma Primary School. We also have a program in Hatabutle and also in Ngulekweni. Yes.
So, what inspired you to become a coding and robotics teacher?
So growing up in Kuma, I've always had interest in technology. My mom used to listen to Ndate Tuso a lot. So every time when I came back from school, I would listen to Ndate Tuso, and topic that would go or make rounds in radio, in TV was computer, that we should learn computers. There's going to be fourth industrial revolution. If you don't know computer, you are doomed. You won't be able to do anything really. Even in tertiary, you won't be able to type your assignments because majority of the time you don't write them using your pen. So I got interest in that because it was the topic, and I grew up not even owning a laptop or a computer. However, I used to book sessions, go to my library. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the library in a computer. So because I liked it a lot, I used to book like the whole week. And then I practice. I think I was fortunate also because there was computer applications technology. So whatever I did in school, I would come practice it, go more library. So the interest of doing computer and then transforming into robotics and coding comes from there. And when I passed my matric, I went to study in the VAL. However, I didn't even do anything in computer, but I chose like a course that had majority of computer subjects because my opportunities were limited because of financial constraints. If you didn't have money for registration, you would not be able to go register. So I chose the course because it was frustrating for me to just sit and not do anything. So I studied management, and I always felt like, as a child, I was inadequate. I felt like I'm not enough. I need to be somebody, and I need to do things that are complex because I'm an overthinker, and I love reading, and I love doing very difficult things. So hence, when I moved to Cape Town, I became to have interest in robotics and coding because I love computers, and there was also a topic of fourth industrial revolution to ensure that as the world is moving digitally, we have skills and we're equipped to learn this technology. And Shembu Mama, like it has arrived, honestly. As much as you guys maybe don't necessarily like it, but I found a strength in ensuring that kids that are learning in schools have cell phones. They can use their cell phones to learn programming, not just to be on Facebook, on Twitter, but they can learn coding. to be able to become tomorrow developers, because we're going to need a lot of those. And if you go even in the malls, you will see that people are being replaced by machines. You go to Mapampiri Mall, go stairs, even in KFC, when you are using your card, you are not even being assisted by a cashier. You have to use the machine yourself. So hence my interest in seeing that where the world is going, I need to have those skills and also equip children that are in schools, particularly in primary school, because everything starts in primary. It starts in ECD level, like even Lego crash is the most important phases. Because at times, once a child loses foundation phase, if they can't read in foundation phase, they might struggle even in high school, you know. So hence, even coding years, and people like to ask, why primary? And I'm like, that's where they need to develop those skills, analytical skills, thinking skills, computational skills, to be able to think beyond, you know, what they're learning in classes. And I also got an opportunity to travel around the world. I've been to Japan, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Doha, because of robotics and coding, and also astronomy as well. So hence my interest in ensuring, because South Africa, it's not a developed country, it's a developing country, because it lacks a lot of essentials. Like, there are still people who are struggling to get like healthcare, access, water and sanitation. So it's going to be because of technology that we are a developing country and we're attaining those things. China is a developed country because their healthcare is in order. After COVID, they were able to build a hospital in a week. Like, it's taking us 10 years to just build a road. So hence, like, our children need to participate in this robotics and coding as well, and not just sit with qualifications that are not utilizing them at all.
So, how does coding and robotics participate in a girl's life?
So, there's a less representation of women in technology and science, right? And if you think previously, but we were being raised to be women, to be like our duties or our roles is to take care of a household. And it's less women who were able to make sound career choices and participate in the world or in the technology world. So it is very imperative also, as a result, to fix the imbalances of the past, because the women were not even allowed to have careers, you know. So even field the technology, you know. And myself, I chose to teach robotics and coding because I want to see so many learners develop. And you know, one of the girls that I mentored in Cape Town, she got a scholarship to study in COSET. So, and she is even now studying IT, University of Cape Town. So it's those things that we want to see really happening, and ensuring that women also penetrate market or it's male dominated.
Okay, so what were the challenges you faced in your journey?
It's so hard to answer that question because I don't really regret challenges as challenges. Maybe it's because of my mindset. And I usually say to a team of women that I lead that there's a phenomenon around a bee, right? Note, if you study a bee, and scientifically, a bee is bigger than its wings, ne? So it's not supposed to fly because body thing but because a bee does it